Hello guys, and welcome back to another little daily vlog. It is 11:30 p.m. right now. We do have to get the printers up and going for the day. We don't have too heavy of a printer day. We just have some priority orders that have to get done, and then some people had selected a longer turnaround time, so those we don't have to get out right away. We do have a lot to do around the shop, and we have a lot of computer stuff to catch up on, so I'll chat with you guys then, but hopefully you guys will stick around and see what's going on in the shop today. So typically when we don't have a super print heavy day, I don't turn on all the printers, just because like if it takes 20 minutes to print one, I just let it go on the same printer. So we are going to print on, I think, printer 2 today. I'm going to get that one turned on, and then I think printer 4. I'm just going to get both of them up and cleaned, and then we will kind of see. We do have our turnaround, our cutoff time as 3 if it's selected at checkout. So we do still have about an hour and a half till that cutoff. So we do want to make sure we have at least a printer up and going just in case that those orders come in. But really, we just don't have anything too out of the ordinary. Yesterday was a pretty print heavy day, so I did have a lot of orders that had to go out, so all machines were running. I didn't vlog yesterday. If you guys know, I typically am trying to vlog for the month of January, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to get back into the swing of things, and then come February I'm going to try to vlog daily and get one up. So I did get my vlog up from Monday this morning, so if you guys have watched that, or if you haven't, go watch it. But if you have, I love to hear feedback or anything that you guys want to see more of in the vlogs. So you can definitely let me know in the comments, or you can even just like message me on any of my other platforms. Love to hear it. But right now I'm just going to work on getting some the designs uploaded into Digital Factory and sent to the printers that they need to get to, and then we are going to get the shop under control because there's film everywhere, and then get some computer stuff done. Okay, so I touched a little bit earlier on just the different turnaround times. I think I said that, and like people selecting that. So I thought I would go a little bit more into detail because I am uploading. So I'm kind of getting all the orders ready for today. So at the beginning of January, we did decide that we were going to offer different turnaround times. So if you guys know, our like normal turnaround time is same day if the order is placed by 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, that was great, but while we did want to offer more of a selection for people, so we're not like breaking our backs to get out, and some people are really well prepared. We had customers that would call and be like, hey, I don't really need this transfer right away, so no rush on printing it, but I just wanted to like check it when it would be in and all that. So what we started doing, and I'll actually show it to you guys here because we've actually had a lot of people doing it lately, is we now offer 3 different turnaround time speeds. So the first one is same day before 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. It goes out no matter what. And then the next one we offer is up to 3 days. That gets you a 15% discount on that gang sheet, or that yeah, basically the gang sheet. And then we do offer up to 7 days, and that gives you a 30% discount on your gang sheets. The 7 days, a lot of people are choosing it. I guess people are just like well prepared on like placing their orders, but we did have a big order last night and they didn't need it until I guess in 7 days. So that is basically, this is what it looks like when it comes in. I want to make sure that we don't show any, but basically it says like right here, turnaround time speed up to 7 days. So that gets that person 30% off that gang sheet price. And then it also just like takes it off of us for like if we have super busy days like yesterday. This order, if it was placed by 3 p.m., it would have been a long night getting it shipped out. But since they did that and they got the discount, it doesn't have to go out for another week. It also just makes us well prepared for in the future, kind of just what our weeks ahead, like, hey, we have this order that needs to be printed that was placed last week. It's got to go out. It just gives us well preparations, as well as for you guys to get a little bit of discounts. So I am just kind of going through today, sorting through the ones that are printed as same day, and then the ones that are printed for 3 and 2, or 3 and 7. So that's what we're going to do right now. Then we're going to get that printer up, and then hopefully get to work on all the other stuff that's on my calendar for today. All right, printer number 2 is up and ready. I am going to run a test print on it, and then I will see how it's at. I ran one earlier, and there was one little clog. It looks like the clog got fixed, but so that's good. We're gonna run the print on it, and then hopefully this one will be good to go. The reason I'm using this one specifically today is because I replaced all the ink and all the film on it yesterday, so it's not going to run out of anything. So I just don't want to change the film. You guys know that's like my least favorite task on running these printers, is to change the film. So with a not heavy day, I am going to use the one that I printed, or I used the film yesterday. So if you guys didn't know, we did switch to instant peel, which has been game changing, I feel like, in our business. I told you guys on Monday that I did not save this file. I told you guys on Monday that I pressed some shirts that had to get delivered, and honestly I didn't think it was going to be that much of a life changer, but it saved so much time just to be able to rip it off right away, flip it over, rip off the front one, put it to the side. It wasn't it saved maybe a minute each shirt, because with cold peel you do have to let it cool completely. So it did save a lot of time with that, and I just liked the feel of it better. So I have been thoroughly enjoying the instant peel. Of course, changing anything in a shop or a print shop does not come, I have to change these files, without its troubles. So if you guys have worked with instant peel before, or you've worked with hot peel even, you know that those films, let me put you here because I'm gonna change or upload these. You know that those films are kind of more prone to moisture, and that just means that if the printers have any extra humidity or anything extra moisture, it'll stick to the film, causing the design to kind of have moisture spots on them. They're totally harmless, you just have to repress them again, but that was just getting that on track and figuring out the right settings for our printer was definitely a challenge. We had to run some tests. So we ran the instant peel on 2 printers for a week, and then 2 printers we just used our basic film, tested it out, sent to some customers, got feedback, and then now we are fully switched to instant peel. So that was a fun way to end the year with just testing products, but I think that in the long run it is going to help our business. And it just saves you guys time, and it saves our customers any more hassle, which again, people are it's not that big of a deal, I don't really care. But I mean, if you're pressing 250 shirts, that is a lot of time that can be saved from just peeling an instant peel transfer. So that's what we're doing right now. I went on a long tangent about that, and I apologize. I was just thinking about the instant peel. So I didn't think I told you guys that on Monday. But let's get these transfers up and printed. We're going to run a test print and see if there's any clogs, or because I just ran a bar check, it came back clean. Now we're going to run a test print. Sometimes when you run a test print, when the actual design gets printed, it can look weird. So I'm going to test that out, make sure it's good to go, and then the printer will be off on its way, and then we can get to work. Yeah, see, so this is what I was just talking about. When you print, sometimes on designs these bars look fine, but then over here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to see how the color is kind of changing, the yellow's not yellow. We want to make sure we can stop that and clean it out. Sometimes it works itself out, but I don't want to have to waste any film with this, so I am going to run an extra cleaning. It does look like the white might have some banding in it as well, but we are definitely on the right track to getting this printer up. This seems to happen most on days after we have heavy printing days, and I usually will put in a little bit extra capping solution. So I don't know if it just cleans it out, and then it causes the buildup to go around the rim, but just want to make sure that we are getting it all cleaned and in tip-top condition. There we go. Yeah, I noticed that this happens when I put extra, and there was a lot in there this morning because with the Houston weather being super dry, like there's no humidity, I don't want these to like dry out. So I put a little bit extra capping solution in them because dried out causes ink lines or causes dried up, I almost just tripped, causes dried up ink to happen in the print heads, and then that causes even more issues. So been trying to, that's the fun thing about having such a finicky piece of equipment. It does go based on the temperature outside. So during the summer it'll be humid, which can cause some other issues, but right now in the winter it's typically, there's not a lot of moisture in the air, so it dries out everything. But so if you guys do have this problem or you do run DTF printers, I highly recommend getting capping solution. It has saved my stress. I mean, when we first got these printers, we didn't have it for the first couple months for printer 1. When we got printer 2, we definitely got some, picked it up, but I just remember that there were always big clogs. This has saved me so much time and so much anxiety for what I'm coming into in the morning. So I definitely recommend getting some capping solution. We just buy ours, buy a huge bottle, and it usually lasts us at least a couple weeks. So highly recommend that. All right, printer is going. I cleaned it. Looks like there might be a little clog, but the white looks much better. So I don't know, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's like the clog or if it's the actual design. Some people don't have the best file when it comes to their like the best quality when it comes to their files. So I do have to look into that and see if that's the case, but I think we're on good track for this one. I don't know, cross my fingers. So in the meantime, while I wait to kind of see the outcome of this, it looks like it's working itself out. There was a clog in the yellow, but it looks like it is working itself out. So in the meantime, I'm going to start cleaning up the shop, getting it back on track. They just took our dumpster out this morning, so there's room in the dumpster to fill it. So I am going to do that. It's freezing outside, so I don't want to do that, but it needs to be done because we haven't done it since the new year. So let's get going on that, and hopefully this won't take too long because I do have some computer stuff. I haven't gotten anything up on social media yet for the day, which is not good. Maybe we can do like a clean with me. We'll see. Yeah, this looks like it's good to go. So let's go get started on the rest of our tasks for the day. I'm going to set up a tripod and kind of give you guys maybe a little time lapse of me cleaning. And I wish it would happen in the speed that I actually, or that it films in. But all right, let's get to it, guys. No more procrastinating. All right, we are going to clean the disaster that is behind us. If you guys own a DTF printer shop, then you understand that sometimes there are days that film just gets everywhere. I cleaned it up on Monday and we're back to right here. So I need to get better about keeping our huge trash cans cleared, but we just go through film a lot. So I'm going to set this up, put on an audiobook or some music, and get cleaning. Alright guys, I just finished taking out the trash and freezing. It's so cold out there. So I just took out a lot of the big trash cans, and then I'm going to work on sweeping up all the powder and also getting like the empty rolls of film from behind the printer. And then I'll put those in one big trash can, and then hopefully it'll just be like one big final trip with one trash can because it's so cold out there. And like all you people who are in the north are probably like, you're crazy, but it's 43 in Houston. We are not built for this. So I had like my winter jacket on, getting all the trash taken out. So I am going to finish sweeping up, cleaning up, and then hopefully it only has taken me like maybe 35 minutes. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. But right now I'm going to drink some coffee, warm up my body, and then we will get back to the cleaning. And then also I want to upload on TikTok. That's what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be filming like a clean with me. Oh, okay, whatever. Let's get to it. All right, guys, time is a little bit later. I did film a quick little clean with me TikTok, just showing like cleaning off the powder and everything off the machines. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you go follow me at Zippy Transfers on TikTok. Yes, we did officially change the name yesterday, so that's exciting. I do have to still change it on my website and everything. That's what I plan to do actually right now. But I think I'm going to take a break from cleaning. I typically try to give myself like a schedule for the day, and I only give myself like an hour for this, and I'm a little past that time. So I am going to take a break. I'll probably do it just as I go along, like pick up some transfers on the way to get my coffee or my water bottle, and just keep it organized so that it doesn't have to get too crazy in here. Printer number 2 is going perfectly. Everything's going great. Knock on wood. I do have to get the next order ready and printed up, and then we will be on the way. But right now I am going to go get some transfer designs loaded. Still doing some Valentine's Day. I think I only have like a couple up there. And then I want to get my, I'm going to upload the TikTok that I just filmed to YouTube Shorts as well as Instagram Reels. So I need to do that, and then hopefully by that point this will be done. I can get the next order printed. That customer did choose FedEx overnight, so that has a little later of a day. I still want to try to get it out by the like our turnaround time, or I get out like when we leave for UPS. I want to get that out to FedEx as well. So right now we're just going to get some computer work done, and then we will see where we are. But everything right now, don't look at the big pile of crap right there. I am going to sweep that up the next time that I walk through. But everything is looking pretty organized. I mean, again, as a warehouse, there's only so much you can do. There's going to be ink on the ground, unfortunately. So we're just working with what we got. I can finally finish some of my coffee. It is almost 3 o'clock, and I really haven't had much coffee today. So we're going to drink this, hopefully get our energy levels back on track, and then I will catch in with you guys and show you maybe some designs that I'm uploading and how I find my designs. I figured that now that I mention it and actually think about it, I did a TikTok on how I find my designs, but I don't think I've ever shown in a vlog how I find my designs. It used to be through Etsy, which I was required to buy each design, which would add up quite a bit. It was like $3 a design, which is great. But I found a new website. You still pay for it, but you basically just have unlimited downloads if you pay for the yearly subscription. And when you do that, you get SVGs, mock-ups. So I've been using the mock-ups. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll see like some of the mock-up pictures. I've been using those to kind of show off my designs, because now with our new system on my website, I only have to upload the design. I don't really have to have mock-ups, because it, like I showed you guys yesterday about like the design, you upload it and then it goes onto a gang sheet, or it shows you all the products that you can put it on. So you just want to upload the design itself so that you can see all those products. I'll show you guys a little bit later as I upload, because it's kind of hard to explain, but that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll show you some cute designs that I'm going to upload for Valentine's Day. Kudos to Alex on the coffee, because it's an amazing cup of coffee. I did remember that I did want to get my desk set up in the office. So I have a desk in the office. It's kind of been taken over by like all of our supplies for like the kitchenette and the coffee stuff. But it has like 3 monitors, and I want to be able to use my actual desk and set it up, because I don't want to be out in the warehouse like breathing in the whatever. We have ventilation, but I just don't want to be out here, and I think that I just want to move in there. So I was going to do that today, but I don't think I'll have time, and I left the stuff at home to decorate my desk, which Alex got me, so that might have to be put off until tomorrow, and we just focus on, because it is 3 o'clock right now, so I do have some work that has to get done. So I think we're going to put that on the back burner for today. Okay, I did take some time to get another printer up because of that one order. that needs to go out. It is officially past 3, so that is our cutoff time. Our Plus customers do have a cutoff time of 4:30, but typically they just say to their customers like 3. So it's usually not busy after this. So I did get another printer up to get the order out. This one, I told you guys that I got that one up because the film, I wanted to use that one today, and then this one needed a film replacement. So I had to change film either way. That's okay though. This one is almost done at printing, so I think I'm just gonna like divide the big order up on the 2 printers so that it's like half the time. Keep an eye on them. I did start looking for designs, which is why I started filming, because I wanted to show you guys. So like I told you in the last clip, I used to just use like Etsy or Canva or something to find designs. I started using this website called Creative Fabrica, and basically what it is, it's just a bunch of SVGs, PNGs. I told you guys mock-ups. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can even see it. So this is like, I pay for the yearly, so you get unlimited downloads, but you get like SVGs. So like this one is a SVG that is included with my subscription. I just download it and then I can use that. And then it will be over here on my website. So like all of these are from there. And the way our new website works is that it's just, these are all basically in our system. So I just have to, it goes straight to our like order queue when the order needs to be printed. It's hard to explain. One day I'll walk through a whole video on how to do it because it is the same for like our Plus customers. And how it all works. But these are some of the Valentine's Day designs I have up so far. I actually wanted to move this one to like, we have like a Just a Girl. Also need to change this. But these are some of them that are up. So I am going to spend some time right now getting some more up, and then maybe only like 30 minutes to do that. It should be able to get a bunch up in that time frame, because it really isn't like, it's now, instead of like having to find a mock-up, get it all photoshopped on there, it's a much easier process. I find the design, upload it to our website, and it basically creates the mock-up and everything for me. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Hopefully I'll get a few up there. I've just been adding a few every day. Right now, really mainly just Valentine's Day, but I do want to get some more because I went really heavy with the Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween. But now I need to clear those out and get a bunch new ones up there. If you guys ever have any recommendations for what you guys want to see, if you have a holiday coming up, I know a lot of people always ask about the 100 days of school. I'm not in school anymore. I don't have kids, so I never know like what to keep track of that. But I think I need to start because I get so many requests for that. So many people ask about it, and so many of our own customers order like 100 days of school. So I really need to, maybe I'll add some of that up. We'll see. But that's what I'm doing right now. And then we will probably, being 316, probably in about 45-50 minutes, we're probably going to start packaging orders. Again, like I said, there's not a lot today. You guys have really been taking advantage, especially the AMS. They've been really taking advantage of the change in turnaround time, and then they get the discount. So we don't have a lot of orders out, but that doesn't mean I want to like push them all to the end so that I have like a busy day in 7 days when I have to print them all. So I am going to start like organizing it so that I can start printing, and as I go, so like if I have extra time today, I will print that order or an order that's due in a little bit, and then it's just so that it's ready, because a lot of the ones that are for like 7 days from now are big orders. So I don't want us to be hit by that in 7 days or 5 days or whatever, like, oh, we have all these big orders. So I'm going to start printing those, getting those organized. And then today I failed at making my calendar for the day, so I'm kind of just winging it. We got into the office a little later because we worked late last night, so we came in a little later, and it wasn't a super busy day in order wise, so I didn't really schedule out my day too well, which isn't great. I really just had to make sure I vlogged today and to make sure that I got my vlog from Monday uploaded. So I need to get back on that because I feel like it does help me with my day-to-day that my calendar is planned out, because then, like I said, I set an hour aside for cleaning. Okay, that's all you have. You only have an hour. So that's just been something that really helped me. I'm going to finish uploading these designs, and then we will see where we land at that point. We are away off of our cutoff time, so we have no, I'm trying to make sure before I say anything. Yeah, we have no more orders for our personal cutoff times. Our, of course, Plus customers can still order, but we'll see how that goes. So let's get going and get some cute designs uploaded. I'm so excited. I love looking for designs. This is like one of my favorite parts. And then I usually try to make a TikTok about them. So we'll see. All right, guys, time is much later. It's about to be about 4:30. I do need to get these orders packaged. I was spending some time, like I told you, getting some designs up, so you can go check those out. I'll leave the link below for our website, but also just planning out the rest of the week. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. So just kind of what I want to get done the rest of the week, as well as buying the labels for the orders that are getting printed today. So that's really just what's been going on. I'm gonna get ready to package them. They're still running, but there's only, I think, about like 10% left of the file. So I think we will still get out of here around 5-ish, but we do have to run to both FedEx and UPS. So let's get this wrapped up, get these transfers. I feel like I've just like, my battery went. All right, guys, I have one more design I have to get loaded up. Ready to get shipped out. So we're wrapping up here. I've been watching my TikTok and seeing it's really not doing as well as I had hoped. It's getting a lot of likes, like a lot of people are liking it and engaging with it, but just not a lot of views. So I really don't know like which is better. I think you would want more like attraction to it, like comments and stuff like that, rather than views, but I don't know. So that's what we're doing. We've got to roll these up. Each of them, I never had to turn on printer 1 or 2, or 1 or 4. Those 2 over there I didn't turn on today, but we will need to turn them on tomorrow, because if I don't turn them on tomorrow, they will end up having big clogs. So I try my hardest not to let them go, at least like they only can go 1 day without being ran. So those 2 will get run tomorrow, and then, which I think based on, I was looking at our abandoned carts, because I kind of just keep an eye on that to see if who's placing orders and stuff like that. And because a lot of our regular customers will start building abandoned carts, and then they'll abandon them and they'll leave them there until like the next day, or as they add to it. So like I have a couple that I'm literally looking at right now, and they added to it since the last time I looked. So I think that they just place like 1 order and then add as it continues to go. So I've been watching that. So I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty big print day. Again, a lot of our everyday customers still place the same day turnaround time. They still like that because they're used to it. They don't really care. They just want their transfers fast. So I think it'll be a big print day tomorrow. And then I also want to work on starting to promote, coming up with some ideas to promote our UV DTF, which if you guys didn't know, we do print UVs, and we like wraps, cup wraps, if you guys know what that is, or I've seen people put them on car windows. So I do want to figure out like a good way to promote them. We did some UV testers that I think I'll bring into work tomorrow, like on Stanley cups, because that's just something that in 2025 I wanted to get traction to, was our UV. So that is what I plan to do a little bit. I'm going to start editing this vlog, because if tomorrow's a print heavy day, I don't want to have to edit tomorrow night or tomorrow throughout the day. So it's good that tonight, if we have like a lighter day or we get to get home early, basically, I'll just spend some time editing this, getting it all uploaded and all of that. So I've been checking how you guys have been liking the last vlog. It did really well, or it's continuing to do well. So I'm so glad that you guys are happy that I'm back. It always feels great. And we are going to continue on. I mean, day 2 of vlogging, we're already doing it. I think the hardest part is just turning on the camera. But yeah, so I'm going to get rolling these up. This one just finished printing that one. The one that I had to upload was really just a small print. And then we are going to get out of here. So hopefully I'll check back in with you guys, and I'll close out the vlog and show you guys packaging. But this will probably be the last of the sit downs. We'll see. Who knows? I like to talk. All right, guys. Time. Ooh. Camera's moving. Time right now is 5:01. I just got everything wrapped up for the day. I got those orders packaged, and we are about to head out. I am going to try to crank out one more TikTok and social media so I can post it later tonight, but because it is a little bit early. We don't typically leave until about 5:45, so I want to make sure that I can maybe try to get some more content. But that basically wraps up today. It was a pretty easy, heavy, or printing day. A lot of computer work. I know I didn't show a lot of the actual printing of the transfers with our Plus customers and our Plus program. If they choose to be discreet on that, on like who is actually printing their transfers, we respect that. We respect their decisions when they come to what they are telling their customers. So if they want to tell their customers it's printed in-house, I mean, like, we don't really have anyone that says that, but I just want to be, if they want to be discreet about it, I want to like respect that. So a lot of today's orders were Plus customers, so I didn't want to show too much, but we do have some our customers, like our custom transfers, that are going to get printed the next following days. So I'll make sure to show you guys how I set up my printers and just more of the actual printing process itself. But with that, today was really just a lot of Plus transfer days or Plus order days. So I am right now, like I said, going to work on getting some content up, because I do want to see if I can have some ready for later tonight. I'm also going to try to create my calendar for tomorrow. It's always hard to do that until we see the order load, and a lot of orders come in between like 5 and I would say like 4 a.m. A lot of orders come in typically at that. So it's hard to tell, but I'll maybe just like block off a chunk of like getting printers up and stuff like that. But I do want to get back on that. I didn't get to create my calendar today, so I didn't really like that because it was a goal for 2025. But again, I'm just going to try that right now to get that done, and then we will head out of here. I am going to work on starting to edit this video. Honestly, picking up the camera has been relatively easy for me, so maybe that there will be days like instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday in January that I can get some more content. We'll see. We'll see how the week goes on. It's still the first week, and all those the motivation's still there. So once it gets hard, we'll see. But that is it for today, guys. Again, I always love hearing like what kind of content you guys want. I know this is a lot of just talking and catching up the past 2 vlogs. I felt like the last one was really just mainly talking, telling you everything that happened in 2025 since I had been gone so long. Today was mainly just cleaning up the shop, getting those Plus orders printed, and then a lot of computer. So every day is different. But if you guys ever have anything specific you want to see, I'm always here to answer the questions or show you. Some days we'll be printing t-shirts, some days we'll be just printing transfers, some days it'll just be me chatting with you guys. So it always varies, but I do always take into consideration what you guys like to see. So with that, I am going to end today's vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you've hung out till the end of this video, then I just feel like we've spent the day together. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your Wednesday, and I will catch you guys on Friday.